Hardware setting. Under the Binary Output tab in the Hardware Configuration window, the settings related to binary outputs of the device are set. AMT105 has 4 binary outputs, and on the back of each of them, there is a 10 ampere 240 voltage relay. Activation or deactivation of binary output is determined in the binary output target column. For example, to activate binary output 1 by clicking on the related field, it is possible to select the target according to your need from the drop-down list. For example, for open or close command of power keys, you can select Circuit Breaker 52A and Circuit Breaker 52B for the binary output. To deactivate this output, select Not Used in the same drop-down list. By checking the square option above the device's binary output numbers, it is possible to activate or deactivate all the 4 binaries at the same time. In the binary output label column, just like binary input section, a label is selected for the activated binary outputs. The label can be entered in Persian or English. After setting the related settings, it is necessary to become familiar with the application of binary outputs. In the older version of the software, the binary output was opened and closed only once in every state. But in the new versions of the software, there is a feature added that allows you to change the status of binary outputs up to 4 times in a state. The initial status of a binary output can be changed in several ways. In the binary output section in the table view window, it is possible to change the status of a binary to close or open. By clicking on while changes are displayed in the signal view at the same time, similarly it is possible to change the status of binaries in the following address: Detail view, analog output channels, binary outputs. The changes are also applied in the table view at the same time. In fact, these 2 sections are linked and every change is applied in both sections at the same time. It is also possible to change the status of a binary output from Binary Output tab in Detail View section. To determine additional start or stop and other options in a state, Detail View section should be used. In this section, for every state, you can change the status of binary outputs up to 4 times. By entering your desired time in first change and second change, third change and fourth change, you can specify the time for changing the binary output status. For example, in a normal situation, binary output 1 is open. If number 1 is entered in first change column, it means that after performing the test, binary output is open for 1 second and then it closes. If 2 is entered second change column, it means that 2 seconds after closing the binary output must open. As all these changes are simultaneously displayed in signal view as well, you can similarly determine the change time for the third and fourth states of the binary output for third change and fourth change columns. In the trigger column, it is possible to set a condition for executing the changes for binary output. And no changes are made to the binary output until the trigger condition is met and the binary remains the same. After the trigger condition is met, the binary output immediately starts changing its status according to the specified time. By clicking on the toggle column, a list of other binary outputs is open, and by selecting any of them, the status of the binary output will be the opposite of the intended binary. This means that whenever binary output 1 is closed, binary output 3 must be open and vice versa. These changes are also displayed in signal view.